Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor. It is November 22nd. We do have options expiring today, the December contract at 1:15. So at the close here today for the grains. Right now, we've got corn trading about a half cent higher at 4.23 for December. We've got beans up 11 and a quarter cents, 13.02 and 3/4. And then we've got wheat right now trading about 2.5 higher. So beans leading the way. We had good export sales yesterday from beans. Right now we're sitting at about 90% of the total sales that USDA has planned for us for the entire year. There's 42 weeks left, and we're sitting at 90% of that. So USDA is probably going to have to make some adjustments, giving some excitement there. There was talks yesterday that China's still looking for beans and giving some support. The big push that we saw at the end yesterday, right near the close, most of that was due to bean oil, or I should say palm oil in China. Palm oil prices were quite a bit higher. Very strong yesterday for the demand over there, giving some support to our bean oil over here. Now, is bean oil, is it bullish or bearish right now? It still has more of a negative tone. You still have the EPA decision here to cut biofuels. That's leaning on the more the negative side of bean oil, but we've got palm oil very strong on the other side. So we'll see. Yesterday seemed like that palm oil market was able to drag that a bit higher. But it is down a little here this morning, so keep an eye on that. That was kind of the leader yesterday as far as beans. But overall, the demand for beans is very good. So continue to watch that. But I think we're still in this range. We get toward the upper end of this range, 13.10 to 13.20 in January. You've got good resistance there. But also as you got into that 12.60, 12.70, good support there. So we'll watch that. But the big thing today that guys are going to probably focus on here is option expiration. Where are we going to be at the end of the day? Corn, like I said, December, we're sitting at 423. We haven't seen a lot of volume the last few days. We've seen that kind of drying up as we get into more of the seasonal holiday. But we do expect maybe right in here between 420 to 425. We usually like to close somewhere on, well, at least on one of those numbers. So watch that here today. But as I mentioned, as far as beans, 90% exports already met for beans. Corn sits at 69%. So this is twice as much as we had last year. The average is about 49% right now. So we've got good sales being made for corn at these levels. So what's that going to do? Well, we've seen support on these lows. But overall, we're going to need to see USDA make some revisions as far as exports for corn. And some guys are talking maybe as close to 100 million bushel increase as far as corn exports. So that'll be interesting if that's the case. We'll keep an eye on that, but we're getting some short covering right now. We're seeing this kind of a bounce. That'll probably continue to happen as we get closer to the holidays. But as of right now, we are up just slightly for corn, 423. There's a lot of producers out there that still need to sell corn. So you can't look for a big run right now for corn either. There's going to be a lot of selling on rallies. Right now, cash markets are firming up a little bit, and they're probably going to continue going into that first week of December. That's typically when you get your best basis. So we feel that this year that's going to still hold and remain true. So look for that basis to improve going into the first week of December. But after that, it may be a rush who can get out the door fastest. So if you've got basis that needs to be set, look at that, get that done here in that first week of December. Some of the other markets out there, financial markets, you've got Dow futures up 22 points right now, S&P up 2 points. Metals are slightly higher. Now, they've taken a big hit this week. Gold is up $3 right now, but they're down $42 for the week. Silver up 3.5. We've seen a 76-cent decline for silver this week. So we've seen a sharp decline as far as the metal markets. Livestock, cattle, down 5 cents right now. We had choice cutouts down 76 cents, 87 cents in the select. That's where it finished yesterday, so wholesale prices have been breaking. But we did see some cash trade early yesterday at 131, and then later in the day down to 130. So keep an eye on that. We'll see how we finish out the week. But right now we do have cattle down just 5 cents. Hogs down 27 cents. We are expecting more of a seasonal low to come in here. We saw some reports out yesterday. PED, that is still a big concern. We've seen the highest level reported yet again. So that may be an issue that could end up keeping some support under the hogs. But as of right now, we still see that moving average or the index, the hog index, still lower. So we'll see what happens on that. Today being a Friday, I don't expect big volume in the livestock as well or in the grains. But feel free to give us a call if you guys have any questions throughout the day. We're here to help you out. You can reach us at 800-262-7538 or check us out on the web at allendale-inc.com. Have yourselves a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.